They're too slow. And he didn't drop anything. Mungarel. Alright, collect a few goodies around here. Before we do, remember, there's a rapier down there. An ember. And an orange baddie. Take out the orange baddie first. If you've got lots of mates with you and you feel like, or you just feel like having a bit of melee fun, you can drop down from there, which is where we was, and land on him and do a plunge attack, and sometimes that can really work well. In fact, I think it possibly works a little too well given the really quite sizable nature of the baddie. Anyway, we've collected all the loot from this area. Nothing further to grab, so we're now heading down towards the boss, which is fine, and possibly at this stage we're going to eat an ember just to show you what happens if you eat an ember. And we can bring in Lion Knight Albert. Lion Knight Albert is one of the builder bosses, and so we can bring him in, and someone else who knows that Lion Knight Albert is a builder boss has summoned him already. There'll be more summons down the bottom. So here what we have are Loth Knights. He's not particularly useful, although I'm glad that he did take out that knight. Alright, let's get him up here. Come on. That's a great axe. That thing is flicking around the place. And you can see now that we are quite happily... Oh, that hurt a lot. And it didn't even drop anything fun. Alright. Pick up the Lucerne, which is like a halberdy thing. We've taken out all the little knights. There's a big knight left. Let's get a bit of help. Let's go down the bottom. We'll see there's many summon signs down here. It's a great place to go farming for embers. Whoa! We've been invaded by a dark spirit. He's wearing the white ring, which is a ring that you use when you think you're being tricksy. Let's box him in. Come on, fellas. There we go. Uh-oh. No arrows. Oh, that sucks. Oh! He's got the backstab off. That hurt. Let's go up. So Herbo is dead. We're going to come up here and we're actually going to take on the larger knight, this guy. That was me, I think, unfortunately. If it had, I wish it had been the other guy. Because if it had been the other guy, it might have done it. Alright, we get a refined gem. That's all we get. He's dropped his sword. The Lothric Knight's sword. Which is not a bad sword. We haven't started as a knight character, so it's certainly better than our sword. And we come in here. Those guys have got a fog wall. They can't come in. You can talk to her. She's going to give us the Lothric banner and our first covenant. And she's going to warn us about a little diggly dog. And there's a little diggly dog down the bottom. But the little diggly dog is going to maybe hurt us a lot. Let's go down there. Okay, so I'm going to say thank you and let's rock. I'm liking Vent de Devin, the wind of the bed, or fart. Nice. Now the way this boss fight works is they've got a fog wall, I walk all the way down to the end, and when I get down to the end, I turn around and it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay. This boss, let's hang on a second. Let's, oh come on. That's it. I want to put my save everything ring on so I don't lose my 5,000 soul. Oh, you're kidding me. And we'll take off the bow and arrow because we don't need the bow and arrow because we're not going to use a bow and arrow. Alright. So we have our first boss and there I am looking a little bit angry. This boss for a melee character, he has frosty breath. It's a bloody great big dog with a giant mace that breathes frostiness at you. You want to get him underneath and hit him on his tummy or on his bum. You need the 100% shield to even think about doing this because any whack from any of that stuff and you got little or no chance. I'm sincerely hoping that my two boys are going to do all the heavy lifting. One of them's a Sunbro, which is good. Uh-oh. Now, you can see there's a little pink meter. That little pink meter is my frost meter. And Lion Knight Albert isn't doing too much. Uh-oh. Okay, so the big swing, the rake, you know what? I'd probably really like it if actually you hit a little harder, and he does that. Watch out for the breath, death breath, get out of the way, and if I run too far away, there he is. Okay, let's get out from under his bum, and we'll wave, and we'll say, thanks very much. Thank you very much. Now, every time you fight with a Sunbro, you get a Sunlight Medal, and if you become a Sunbro, every time you fight and win, you get a Sunbro Medal. They're worth collecting because of some faith stuff that's going to happen later on. So we're going to light a bonfire. We're going to dump all of these points into vitality so we can lift heavy things, and we're going to come back here and do some farming. So farming simply means I'll be coming back to this bonfire again and again and again and killing those knights again and again and again to try and get their clobber. So I'll join you after we've done a bit of that. And I will now just wave at you to say bye-bye. Let's see. How about a wave? Give us a wave.